Okay. Hi, hello, welcome. It's the second week of December. I am in my painting section of my studio. You can see I've got a big water painting. I haven't worked on that in like a month. That's just like the map, the underpainting, the first strokes of that big painting. But I haven't been painting a lot lately, and I need to, because this season is a lot, and you got to do some things that are just fun and that allow you to breathe. So that's what I'm doing today. Hi, welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Rebecca. I am a writer, I'm a painter, I'm a filmmaker. I'm kind of getting used to this whole YouTube thing. I'm working on my first novel and just working on living a slower, more beautiful life, starting over in so many ways. So anyway, welcome. I had sort of a rough start to my week. I couldn't, it's funny, I couldn't even like pinpoint it on one thing, and maybe this just speaks to the overwhelming nature of the holidays and the end of the year. It's just this feeling of like everything is piling up and I just need to cry. So I just had like a really big cry. I guess it was yesterday. And I just needed to journal. I needed to sit quietly. I needed no stimuli. And like, I needed to have no podcasts, no TV shows, no music, no talking to people. I just needed space. And I think it's so essential that we do that during this time of year, because everything comes up. You know, it's the holidays. There's people that we miss, who if we've lost people in our lives. There's life changes that we go through throughout the years, and at the end of the year, we start reflecting on what our hopes were at the beginning of the year and different challenges that came across our lives throughout the year. And then I also have the fact that my birthday is in December. My birthday is next week. So, you know, I'm one of those people who get sad around my birthday. Not because I'm getting older, but because, I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's more like, oh, I wanted to do this by this age and all those expectations. And as much, healing work as I've done around expectations, it still comes up, and the dreams that take so much longer than you expected, and your own inner obstacles that you didn't account for it or didn't even know about within yourself that were going to block you from doing things. Like, just a lot, man. So I've been sort of feeling it, feeling the pressure, feeling like it's all been too much. So it was really good for me to sit quietly and just breathe and cry and let it all out. And I did some painting yesterday, and like I said, I haven't painted in a while. Just been working on this novel, baking out of the joy of it, but also just wanting to do fun things for my family. But I need to paint. Needed to just do it, even if the painting was going to be terrible, even though I hadn't done it for a while. And I ended up really liking the piece that I did. It was just like a simple tree. I'll show it to you. Why not? Anyway, it just made me really happy to sit and paint and not put any pressure on myself. And I'm going to do the same thing this afternoon. And even though I feel like I do have so much to do in the next couple months, I know at this point, I know my brain enough to know that if I give myself rest time, if I give myself joy and pleasure, then I am rewarded tenfold with energy, with excitement, with enthusiasm about my life and even about the hard parts of life. I'm just more ready to tackle them if I take those moments to myself. So let this be a reminder, to take those moments to yourself, to do things that you enjoy, on your own this season, and let that act as fuel, for you in this very, very busy time. And cry it out if you need to. It's, I mean, I laugh, but it's essential, We get all clogged up with our emotions and we run too fast to even feel what's happening. And I feel like I'm on Earth again. And that's a really, really big deal. To feel like I'm on the planet and not just living in my head, but in my body, and I'm a part of the world. So it's a good thing. Like Martha Stewart says, it's a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna paint.
having a party tonight? Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I've got a lot of writing to do right now, and I've got to get going on it. But I just thought I would do a little hello to you and just let you know how I'm approaching this. Because I have, when I feel foggy, like mentally foggy, I have to find ways to like sneak myself into writing a scene. So what I'm doing right now to like get, because it's like post lunch, that post lunch sleepiness. I wrote out on the page what needs to happen in this scene, and then I have like a very rough like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bullet outline, like 4 sentences. This dynamic is established. This person is doing this because of this. There's a memory that pops in, and then this person starts arguing about this, right? Those are like the things that happen in this scene. So I wrote those down. And now what I can do, now that there's something actually written down in this scene, I can start to fill in some blanks. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to like write some little bits of dialogue in there. I'm going to add some little details. And slowly but surely, I'm going to be writing the scene and I'm going to be into it. But this is like how I sneak my way in sometimes, because if you've been writing for a while, you know, you have to come up with tricks to work around avoidance or procrastination. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I want to get this work done in the next hour and a half or so, because my mom and I are going to go to a Christmas market this evening, and so it's good that I personally have like this firm deadline. Like I cannot work past like 3:30 or whatever. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm looking forward to that. And there are also rules. Rules are I have to follow this outline and I have to get this scene done as much as I can. Okay. So off to writing. Yay. Okay, so time to close out the week. It's Sunday night. I've got some spaghetti squash roasting in the oven. Yeah, it's been a good week. It's funny to edit this video and look at everything and be like, wow, that was kind of a full week. It's one of the wonderful side effects of doing YouTube, I guess, which is you're more conscious of filming things, so you've got more memories, literally more memories stored in your phone, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, I'm so glad I took time to paint. I'm so glad I'm writing this novel. I'm so glad I am baking and I'm really taking this time in my life while I've been living with my mom to really enjoy hanging out with her. And yeah, I think I said this in another video, but I'm not normally super Christmassy. I kind of, um, I would say honestly, for like the last 10 years or so, I just didn't really care too much about it, wasn't too into it. Um, and this year I just feel really cozy and really into it. And I know baking has a lot to do with that, picking that up as a hobby. And I don't know, no, actually, I do know what's going on, which is I, I was thinking about this today. I have been sinking into the things that I like to do, the things that I enjoy. I know I've talked about this before, but it's the sinking into the tangible, doing physical things, baking, painting, not to become great at them, but like I look at that like tree I painted. It's fine, but just engaging with it, engaging with the creative process. Um, like I feel myself living. It's almost like I'm connecting with who I was when I was younger. Um, Before I got really hit with depression, it feels like I'm coming back. It feels almost like the energy of a teenager again. Yeah, just choosing to feel good, choosing to to do what I want to do. Um, and not living in my head of like planning who I'm going to be, planning what I'm going to do someday, but deciding that this is my life right now and I'm going to enjoy it right now. And that has been making all the difference for me. Choosing pleasure, choosing, like, choosing and feeling in action, oh, I like this. Um, it seems strange because it should be obvious to us what we like or don't like. But I actually think I'm someone who didn't really know for probably most of my life. So often, and I've realized this over the last several years, so often I was choosing things out of a wound, out of the idea of like, well, this will make me this kind of person. This will fix me in this way. This will propel me to the next stage in my life. And I was not choosing from the question of, do I actually like my life? And by engaging in these hobbies, I like my life so much. Anyway, I know I've talked about that before, but it's really been profound, and it's not something that happens right away. It's not like, oh, I baked a pie. I'm feeling like I feel like my life happening. It's like, no, I've been choosing it over and over again, and I've been watching what happens when I'm painting versus when I'm not painting, when I'm writing versus when I'm not writing. And it's slow and it's cumulative. And slowly but surely, I am changing my life from, it truly feels like, from the ground up. Um, and I was going to talk about this time, but I'm going to wait until the next video that I do. But I'll tell you right now, I haven't not talked about my novel, about what it's about anything. But I'm here to tell you right now, I'm writing a romance. I am writing a full-on love story. Um, I am writing about two people starting their lives over and finding each other. And it is a romance. It is a rom-com. It is set at Christmas time. Trust me, I surprised myself with this one. And I'm going to tell you more about how this came about and my thoughts and my feelings about the romance genre, because I have a lot. And like I said, I kind of shocked myself by deciding to write this kind of a novel. Um, but it had everything to do with choosing to like my life again, choosing to enjoy my life again, um, choosing delight and fun, and choosing my own opinion over the opinions of others. And that has made all the difference. So with that, I will leave you. I gotta go check on that squash, spaghetti squash tonight, and I'll see you soon. Okay, take care.
Okay, let's go. I'm making you some fettuccine. It is Christmas Eve, and we are going to sit out on that patio. We're going to make ourselves a little fire, we're going to pop some bubbly, and we're going to celebrate being young and being alive.